Courbet's The Desperate Man defied 19th-century art conventions by presenting an unvarnished depiction of personal anguish, a radical departure from the era's idealized portraits. It's a vivid display of raw emotion and rebellion against traditional art norms. The intense gaze and wide eyes at the center of the painting draw you in, reflecting Courbet's inner turmoil and possibly his reaction to the societal changes of his time. His hands pulling at his hair exaggerate the feeling of desperation and anxiety, highlighting the emotional depth Courbet portrayed in his work. Historically, this painting was created during a time of political upheaval in France, reflecting Courbet's own revolutionary spirit. His defiance against the established norms is mirrored in his intense self-portrait, breaking away from the conventions of Neoclassicism and Romanticism. The realist movement, of which Courbet was a pioneer, aimed to depict everyday life and ordinary people without romanticization. This self-portrait is a stark departure from the idealized subjects of previous art movements. The dramatic lighting and shadows emphasize the tension in Courbet's face and hands, adding to the overall sense of urgency and distress. Courbet's use of bold brushstrokes and lifelike detail in the wrinkles of his forehead and the texture of his hair demonstrate his technical skill and commitment to realism. The contrast between the light on his face and the dark background further intensifies the focus on his expression, making the viewer almost feel his desperation. The Desperate Man is a powerful example of how art can convey deep personal and societal emotions. Courbet's dramatic portrayal of his own despair not only showcases his mastery of realism, but also his fearless attitude towards challenging the status quo in both art and society.